Dear students, welcome back to your education channel Learn and Educate, where we were studying a few basics about the company law and continuing that section 2 clause 43. Free reserve. Free reserve means such reserve which as per the latest audited balance sheet of a company are available for distribution of dividend. Free reserve means the reserve, the amount of capital which has been formed accumulated because of regular business activity of the company. When the company dealing in the goods and services has accumulated profits, revenue, and that revenue formed at the end of a financial year or as per the latest audited balance sheet is free reserve. When the source, the formation of reserve of the amount of money is due to because of regular business activity, then it is free. The application of such free reserve is for available for the distribution as a dividend to the shareholders of the company when the company retains its capital for the further expansion. It is called as retained capital, and that reserve fund will available with the shareholder and approved for distribution of dividend. When because of the regular business activity on account of the buying and selling, providing services, activity of trade and commerce, such profits accumulated in the profit and loss account on the credit side, the credit balance would be the free reserves. The example of free reserve are general reserve, profit and loss account, profit balance, dividend equalization reserve, debenture redemption reserve, capital redemption reserve, and contingency reserve, etc. This reserve which are appearing in the liability side of the balance sheet under reserves would be the free reserve, but this amount does not include the notional gains, the revaluation reserve of the assets, the unrealized gains which has been shown under the reserves, but that reserves would not be termed or considered as the free reserve for the purpose of distribution of dividend. And any change in the carrying amount of assets, any change in the amount of assets within the 2 year balance sheet dates, that or a recognition of a liability creation in the including that surplus in the profit and loss account on account of measurement of an assets or the liability at the fair value, it shall not be treated as reserves. These are a change because of value of assets would be the revaluation of any asset or a revaluation in the recognition of a liability at a fair value. Such a change would may be recognized in the profit and loss account, but it shall not be treated as free reserves. Thus, free reserve is that amount of reserve which has been accumulated due to the regular business activity. It is revenue in nature and it can be used for the purpose of declaration of dividend, and such amount which is appearing on the as per the latest audited balance sheet which is available for distribution as dividend.